That I'll just walk you through a couple of use cases that we kind of tested, and they were mostly around enriching the data for tracking user behavior on our website. So CYTIVA, if you're not familiar, we are a global provider of technologies and services that basically advance and accelerate the development of therapeutics. We have been using Marketo as our marketing automation platform since 2016, when we were known as GE Healthcare Life Sciences. And as of April 2020, we were acquired by Danaher, and CYTIVA has been on its own instance of Marketo since then. Like any global organization, we depend a lot on web as one of our marketing channels. And tracking of web behavior, has always been very important for us. We obviously have Marketo Munchkin embedded on our website on all the pages, and we found some limitations with it, and that's where we basically did our pilot with Stoke. And our first use case was around basically tracking the content downloads on the website. So we have a lot of content posted on our website, which is actually hosted on our DAM. And so users need to basically click a button to go to read that particular piece of content. And then those button clicks were not being tracked by Marketo Munchkin. So we would only see that a person has visited a particular web page, but data for any clicks on that page or content downloads was lost. So, and as you can imagine, these button clicks are something that are very easily tracked via Adobe Analytics. But then that platform is not something, that gives you information about the user. So we were kind of in the situation of wherein all our users are stored in Marketo database, and some of the very important behavior was kind of just being recorded into Adobe Analytics and not coming through via Marketo. So that's when we kind of just felt that, we wish we could integrate these two somehow and, see the behavior across and stitch it in both the platforms. So Stoke basically helped us capture those button clicks against the user's activity log in Marketo. And the way it was done that we just added a new custom activity called PDF download. And we were able to see the PDF properties like name, ID, web page URL, where it was downloaded from. And this is what it basically looked like. So on the left here, you can see the ways the CYTIVA website hosts content for almost every single product we sell. On that product page, we have a related documents tab that the users can navigate to and click around. And so whenever a user would click on this download tab, that's what basically Marketo was not recording. And with this implementation, we were able to achieve this. And so what you're seeing here is a screenshot of a user's Marketo activity log. So if we just, so as you can see, we were just able to capture like what PDF they downloaded, and then all of this data, of course, is usable in SmartList, and we can use them in our campaigns. We can now nurture the leads via the content marketing efforts and, just nudge them to kind of next stage and move them forward in the buyer's journey. And once we have this data, we can also use it in our lead scoring model. Now it just gives us so much more information about the intent of the user. So that was one. And our next use case was around tracking abandoned forms and sending automated reminders to users. So on our website, we basically embed Marketo forms. So whenever a user, just fills out that form to get in touch with us, their contact details are automatically flowing to Marketo, and then we can just route them to our sales teams through our triggered smart campaigns. So, and then again, to kind of bring up, any of the Marketo forms, users would basically click on a button. So in this case, quote requests are one of the very important, it's one of the, I would say, highest revenue or the opportunity generating campaign for us. So whenever a user would come on CYTIVA website and they would click on the Get Quote button, that would bring up the Marketo form. But that button click again was very easily tracked by Adobe, but it could not be tracked by Marketo Munchkin. So that's what we wanted to see, that, what's the abandon rate of this web embedded Marketo form. And as you can see here on the screenshot, with Stoke, we were able to bring that data against the user's activity log. And we were able to use this in the smart campaign, like, clicked quote button and not submitted quote form. So this basically gave us an opportunity, and it's been really great, use case for our e-commerce initiative. It would just help us increase the funnel value of opportunities. The quote form, as I said, is one of a very important marketing campaign. It brings millions worth of opportunities to our company every year. And if we can just nudge the customers slightly and increase the submission rate, that's saying, hey, did you have any trouble when you were requesting a quote for Actapure? So if we could, just by doing those sort of campaigns or email campaigns, if we could increase the submission rates by even 5%, it would have a massive impact on our marketing ROI. And that's something that's been easier with this pilot that we did with Stoke.
And so Sonali, you say the way this works is it creates an activity when they click on the button, creates a second activity when they submit the form, and then within Marketo, you're able to go looking for someone that clicked on the button but did not submit the form. Is that how you kind of get to the... Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, that's pretty much, functionality-wise what I wanted to speak about. And I guess, Sam, this one is for you, because I have no idea how did you guys make this happen.
Okay. This is yeah, I think we had gone through this a little. This is not this diagram, Bob and Clark, but we don't have to go through all this now if we want to focus more on the use case. But this is just kind of a technical diagram for reference to show how the integration works, how we're able to capture any clickstream event or attribute and associate that back to a lead/contact back in Marketo.